or special event races, Tier 1 Racing League is here for you. Most races are broadcasted by our very own Tier 1 studio. From dirt track to super speedways, Tier 1 has side-by-side racing with real drivers and real rivalries. If you wish to join us, go to our website, Tier1RacingLeague.com, where you can find our Discord link and much more information. Don't forget to subscribe to our Tier 1 Studio YouTube and Twitch channels so you don't miss the action.
Are you ready to take your Twitch and Discord experience to the next level? Introducing Easy Daybot, your ultimate bot for seamless interaction. Whether you're live on Twitch or chatting on Discord, Easy Daybot's dynamic responses open up a whole new world of possibilities. Engage with your community like never before through unique prompts, custom reactions, and endless fun. It's the bot that understands you. Make every day an Easy Day download now at easydaybot.com.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need, Makoni.
We now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at MakoniSetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at Makoni Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
Hello everybody and welcome to the season finale of the Tier 1 Truck Series presented to you by Makoni Setup Shop, aka T1TS. Tonight we got 4 drivers. Go ahead and pull them up here now while we can. Joseph Madigan, Eddie Baker, Dakota Ramsdell, and Caleb Collins. You wanted the best, well we got them for the most part. It's going to be hard to beat Joseph Madigan on race. Any track we've gone to, he's a season high statistician, season high in points, season high in wins, season high in top 5s, not season high though in the top 10s. He is tied with Dakota Ramsdell in that matter. So Dakota Ramsdell might be able to hang on as you see the driver from Paradise go around the track here with his beautiful mustache and sunglasses. 100 laps to decide your season champion. The winner takes all. Stage points do not matter here. Exciting breakdown. $200 plus a championship trophy going to the winner here tonight. $100 for second, $50 for third, and $35 for fourth. So everyone's going home with at least a little bit of green paper in their pocket. So everyone's a winner. Just one person's the big winner. Look at Caleb Collins at 72 machine go around track here. Currently sitting 4th on the board. See if that holds. Eddie Baker currently quick time high for the championship board. Madigan once again late to the session, not yet on track. So he was able to set qualifying time as Eddie Baker winds down his lap. Madigan now pulling out of pit road here. We'll take a quick second, pull up your race information tonight, look at the weather and whatnot, get a feel for qualifying. Madigan has to warm up lap. Homestead, Miami Studio here, 1.5 miles just outside of Miami. Beautiful, beautiful 79-degree ambient temperature, 67% humidity, a little cloudy with a little bit of wind out there as well. Track a little bit warmer at 83 degrees Fahrenheit. That changes a whole lot during the race. This track though is a very quick changing track. The clouds come out and you can run that high line like Madigan's doing so now. And it makes it very drift up, but that sun is out. Your tires big time. So you gotta play the long run game here. Madigan looking at this set time on the board for his first step. Eddie Baker current quick time of 32.69. We'll see if Madigan's able to top that. Come on, a complete lap number 1. Got the most poles this season. Will he get another one? Only good enough for 14th quick on that first lap. He has another lap here in the bank. Caleb Collins is getting some laps down. Madigan. This does he get a 7th? From Eden Prairie, Minnesota, coming down the front straightaway cross, start fence line. He'll get that 7th pole and his 13th start of the season. Joseph Madigan, no practice, no problem, by almost a 10th and a half over Eddie Baker. Definitely set the tone here early in the session. Hey guys, I'm going to be contender all night long, and that will wrap up your qualifiers. Joseph Madigan, Eddie Baker, your front row, 2 teams and 4 drivers. Dakota Ramsdell in 4th, and Caleb Collins there in 6th. So 3 of your 4 drivers all in a line, 2nd, 4th, and 6th there. It'll be Madigan though from the pole leading the field. We can pull off the track here, and we'll go into a 5-minute warm-up. Quick opportunity for drivers to go ahead and get adjusted if they need to. Play with the brake bias a little bit, change your steering offset. There's not a whole lot you can do with these fixed setups. Everyone's on a pretty level playing field. It's all about driver comfort. See the sun coming out a little bit now. See how that changes when we go into the actual race session. We'll go and take a quick moment though. Thank all of our awesome partners that have been on board with us this season. It's been a fantastic season for both racing and for our partners. And we're excited to give them one last shout out here in season 1. Starting with Maconi Setup Shop, home setup, paint coaching, broadcasting, event promotion, and more on the iRacing service. Subscriptions available for as low as $8 per month. EasyDay Bot. Stream smarter, chat better, and grow the community with the EasyDay Bot. This innovative Twitch and Discord bot takes interaction to the next level, keeping your audience engaged and connected. Don't just stream, build a community with the EasyDay Bot. You can see the bot in action right now on our Twitch stream. Don't listen to us talk about it when you can try it right now. Box, built by iRacers for iRacers for use in league and hosted races. The goal: make racing pro as easy as possible. Each admin box connects via USB into pre-programmed commands and with no key binding necessary. For easy racing control, the admin box community is made up of over 150 leagues and has many members that all have a common mission to run a nice, clean race and help each other out. Wrap Surgeon. Need a look for your ride or your brand? Well, don't worry, Wrap Surgeon has you covered. From stunning car paints to eye-catching logos, you'll make your vision come to life. Wrap Surgeon, where creativity meets precision. Cash Custom 3D Printing. Need some custom 3D printing? Check out Cash Custom 3D Printing today. Trophies to unique designs to even car parts. Hit 3D printing the Speedway mirror from my ARCA car. They'll bring your ideas to life with precision and creativity. Support and confidence and see their amazing work over on Facebook today. Cash Custom 3D Printing, where your vision becomes your app. T1 Studio Racing fans, are you ready for the ultimate iRacing experience? Well, look no further than T1 Studio, covering all the action from the T1 racing league. We'll bring you every race, every series, and every intense battle on track, whether it's the Xfinity Series, the ARC Series, truck, special events, or some new series we'll announce in a little bit. If it's happening to T1 Racing, you'll find it live on T1 Studio. Don't miss a second of the action. Tune in, subscribe, and share. We'll go ahead and give a sneak peek. I believe if we're ready, the Season 2 schedule of the T1 Truck Series returning this May. About 3 or 4 weeks, starting back off at Daytona. A little different playoff format as well. Round of 12, and then as your championship sits, last 3 races there, ending in August. Very exciting schedule for the full schedule there. And today, we're at Tier 1, Tier number 1, racing.com. Here's the top. Click on hit. Sign up there. Find the Discord message, Brett. Message. They'll get taken care of. Tuesday night, the THC Series returns to Michigan this week for their second intermediate track in a row. That's been a very exciting series. Eddie Baker actually got the win last week out at Las Vegas. Logan Truitt Job done at Logan Truitt. Also got the Dirt Late Model series kicking off. T1TS. Wednesdays at 8 o'clock Eastern. I believe kicking off this Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday at I-55 Speedway. Their schedule there: 10 races. Knoxville, Lanier, Garnerville, Hussett. We'll get crucified for that one. Port Royal, Cedar Lake, Lucas Oil, and then the dirt track at Charlotte to round out that 10 race schedule. Very excited for that. I have to run on that if I can here and there. But basically, what I'm hearing, if you like short track racing, like the ARC car, to like truck, like dirt racing, T1 Racing League has a place to have a home for you. They're taking with open arms, and well, you can have the time of your life racing at some of T1 Racing League's best. All that. 35. Oh, look out! As the number 7 of, I believe, Rick Gonzalez came in there, like Speedy Gonzalez, and absolutely destroyed the 35 in there. Fun. Very eventful season for these drivers. 13 races in mention. Jeff Madigan's on pole for 7 of them. But more importantly, we started all the way back in January at Daytona. Jeff Nairn took home the win there. Week 2 into Richmond. That was a caution-filled race, a race of survival. A lot of different strategies kind of emerged. And one driver, though, emerged on top, leaving Richmond. That was Justin Madigan, who went on an absolute tear. 4 wins in 5 races. And at that point, there was no looking back. Got another win at the regular season finale at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. One win a couple weeks ago at Phoenix. Eddie Baker was able to win his way in last week at North Wilkesboro. Jared Hayes able to find a victory lane, as well as Zachary Woods and Ryan Honeycutt throughout the season. But one driver trying to get the big win here tonight, try and take home a championship trophy, and well, this is how they're going to line up. Joseph Madigan, the man everyone's been trying to chase literally all season long. He will be on the pole, and he will be getting chased by the driver to his outside, Eddie Baker, the driver of the 84 machine. Greg Wood Jr. there in 3rd, and Dakota Ramsell, another Championship 4 driver, lining up 4th here tonight. Kevin Coleman, the 00, great qualifying effort from him. He'll be running off 5th. Caleb Collins, their final playoff 4 or final 4 driver, lining up 6th here tonight. Zachary Woods in 7th. Paul Owens, the Rhett Jones development driver, rolling off in 8th. Wes Fuller in the 35. Again, the EO penalty of his 9th place qualifying effort. Noel and Boyd. Cody Mitchell in 10th. Christopher Cash there in 11th. Matthew Erickson will be run off 12th here tonight. Jared Hayes, Bill Fleet, and Ricky Gonzalez will line out. Your Dakota drivers taking the green flag here to ignore the 2 guys in the back. Back to Braidwood making sure we're really cool with the feature. Great job at racing. For all their efforts. Really a big family here at the Tier 1 Racing League. The other ranked lead driver coming in tonight, the lead, I guess, ranked driver being Caleb Collins, only 1 top 5 and 3 top 10s. Was very, very consistent though in the playoffs. Got top 5 last week out at North Wilkesboro, and able to kind of make his way in. The pace car's off though for the season finale here from Homestead, and the green flag is out. 100 laps of the race to go. It's Joseph Madigan who's trying to go with a victory lane tonight and get that championship trophy, and he'll lead the field in the turn 1. Eddie Baker is outside, and Greg Wood in line behind him. Kind of pull away as he had to bang off it. Eddie Baker throws up. He's running outside. Kevin Coleman 3 wide to the inside in that old bay. Looking a little spicy there. The 2 Caleb Collins making quick work of Greg Wood as well. The low bobble there from the 6-7 on the start. Paul as they run, Justin Madigan moves to the left. 3, actually your top 4 are all your championship 4 drivers. 1, 2, 3, and 4 kids on Dakota Ramsdale. That bottom line now trying to save your tires, save your stuff, don't burn it up just yet. Being tires is so crucial in winning races tonight. It's very much so when you take your time on death. Way the strategy kind of works out. Very much so, I guess, separated in a way that makes the tires race have that one long final stage. Eddie Baker over the back bumper of Justin Madigan here, trying to get an early lead. Remember, stage points don't really matter. All you gotta do is win the race and beat the other 3 championship 4 drivers. I mean, they had big domination from the driver of the 76 all season long. Turn 3 and 4 there. Stack. Only had one flat, 1,380. That to look at. Quick work of Madigan. I'm not getting too excited because we've seen this time and time again from Madigan, who's kind of fall back here early in the run, so stay kind of in the picture, and then with about 5 to go on the stage, we get caught out of rocket right back up to the lead. Eddie Baker getting flat led. Him, Dakota Ramsdale, our second, third, flat led. Look at Ramsdale now trying to make a move on Madigan. He'll bobble and weave. Thought going to clear out the 76 of Madigan there. Went to the bottom, missed a little bit, gets right back in line. That's going to have Coleman. Natty like me. Rough go around the line. End it with a bang. Got 4th back at Lucas Oil a couple weeks ago, and 6th after qualifying the second best. Boyd got back on Henry Wood behind him. First half is one of that 6-9 Aaron Hayes all in this heated battle for 8. Spread out here. Eddie Baker up front. Right second, third. Up a little bit. They do have one fast pair, so you have some room for air coming to start lap number 10. This race already going by pretty fast. Eddie Baker wishes that extra gear on the final lap. Already comfortably almost a second over. Yeah, there for a split second. Eddie Baker in a slide job from Ramsdale. This is not the Tier 1 Pro German up the Eddie Baker kind of pull away. Got 1.1 second lead already. Have to cut out even more. Go. Try to put the side draft on the spoiler. Pack that lefter full of air. The 70 huge to the inside. Try to slide. Got to be clear high. We slides up. Slider Collins now get the run on the corner. Up against do the exact same thing back. Down to the bottom goes Ramsdale to block. Now force Caleb Collins onto the apron. He'll come back up. He'll get in the left rear to Dakota Ramsdale. Both drivers to get a little slide wedge. Both drivers be able to save it. Madigan had to check up big time there to avoid contact. I thought Greg Wood to close up and take that fourth position away. 14 laps into the stage, 14 laps into this finale. It's all been Eddie Baker pretty much after lap 5. A lot of Madigan practice or qualifying and falling back about 5 laps to turn the turbos on, and that'll be off the road. Back to Greg Wood. Now, Collins, good issue for him. Collins entered way high and wide there. Right up. Killed his corner speed. Collins back down to 5th in line. Oh, this is more party here. All 4 ducks in a line. Greg Wood, Ramadoux. Stage 1 here. Stage 1, take off. Man, we can go out here and say, hey, I want stage 1, stage 2, and 1. Fourth most stage wins of everybody this season. Third most playoff. Two stages. Ramsdale with 3. Madigan with 9. Lap there in second. Yeah, down to the 6th, 10th, down the back straightaway here. Kind of turn up the heat here. He brings Madigan with him. Last time by, Madigan was either one of them. Madigan now looking inside of Ramsdale. He'll try to run to the bottom. He'll try and steal a second. Like I mentioned, 5-ish to go. Madigan hitting that switch, turning that turbo booster on like a rocket ship. Well, we're in the right state for it. Down the road, space center. In line behind Eddie Baker. Baker trying to hang on here. Madigan will carry momentum. Baker will kind of go high to block. He'll open the door on the inside. A bit of a slide from Ramsdale. And it'll be Dustin Madigan looking to the inside 5 to go in stage number 1. Madigan shoots it to the white line. Eddie Baker ripping the wall. Trying to carry momentum off the corner. Madigan will get cleared down low. He'll start to slide up. He'll take the dirty air away. And good night high. Rings just Madigan says to the rest of the field. Like clockwork. Eddie Baker trying to fight back. This is deep on the inside. Not able to carry momentum, not able to throw a slider. Got to slide back up in front. Ramsdale almost hits the wall. Looking for a loose second, maybe third. Here comes Ramsdale now. Right to the second spot away from Eddie Baker. This is the bottom a little bit, not able to carry momentum. Not able to slide high, get clear. Slide to the inside of the 84. Gets back in line behind him. take a moment and ride on board to put a ramp through. Not much snow back. Oh, Madigan hard hitting the outside wall, it looks like. It was keep going. I don't think it's going to hurt him too bad, but there was smoke, there was freezing. Hard. Get like an outside paint on the right side. I'm sure somewhere. Oh, big bobble there into the wall. Our camera goes. Oh, there was 50 hours down the drain. Thank you, Dakota Ramsdale. Hold up this not the camera. That's Eddie Baker. Get the right time. Great to get. Something to love about Homestead. He's not going to run the wall here. Pass off before your tire. Go to stage. Both you guys trying to settle for second. Great. Not too torn up yet. Keyboard there beating yet. Looking now, side by side down the back straightaway. Rambo sitting in deep, looking for a slider. Likes White Castle, they're up at 24-7, and Rambo throwing sliders 24-7. He'll throw one on corner exit, trying to get second. One lap to go on the stage, and the driver in front of that speeding away. It's Gus Madigan by over 2 seconds almost. And these two, the 83 Dakota Ramsdale and Eddie Baker, 84, trying to fight for second, but Ramsdale pulling away for now. Down the track, 76, Gus Madigan. In turn 3, looking to be perfect here tonight. So he's already got the pole. He's looking for his 10th stage win this season. He's gonna get it. Stage number 1 winner. The driver's been dominant. He's been almost perfect all season long, trying to put together a perfect race. It's Joseph Madigan getting the job done here tonight. Stage 1 winner. 10th stage win this season. Next post for anyone in the playoffs, well, you put around to 3. Quick side-by-side commercial break as drivers come down pit lane for their first pit stop of the night.
Are you looking for a league that has racing 3 nights a week or special event races? Tier 1 Racing League is here for you. Most races are broadcasted by our very own Tier 1 studio. From dirt track to super speedways, Tier 1 has side-by-side racing with real drivers and real rivalries. If you wish to join us, go to our website, Tier1RacingLeague.com, where you can find our Discord link and much more information. Don't forget to subscribe to our Tier 1 Studio YouTube and Twitch channels so you don't miss the action.
Are you ready to take your Twitch and Discord experience to the next level? Introducing Easy Daybot, your ultimate bot for seamless interaction. Whether you're live on Twitch or chatting on Discord, Easy Daybot's dynamic responses open up a whole new world of possibilities. Engage with your community like never before through unique prompts, custom reactions, and endless fun. It's the bot that understands you. Make every day an Easy Day download now at easydaybot.com.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need, Makoni.
We now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at MaconiSetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at Makoni Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Tier 1 Truck Series finale from Homestead Caleb Collins. The 2-tire strategy here to take the lead off pit lane. 9.2728. Second stop for the driver of 72 to cycle to the lead here to start stage number 2. Everyone else on 4 tires. How to get the job done. He'll line up second here tonight. Actually, I believe going to shoot to the inside, he will, so he'll have that pole position, but we Caleb Collins as your control car. Eddie Baker, line in 4th. Good Remco there in 3rd. Your top 4, all your 10-4 drivers. See how this works for Caleb Collins. Everyone has 2 sets remaining. Typically, you take 1 set at our next stage break. That'll be lap 50. And then you'll take a final set. Already tested these truck drivers and when they take that final step. If you get a caution early and it goes straight from there, well man, the tires right there are good to go. Hey, that's set for a late caution, get the late caution, well you're cooking with garlic butter. Their top 5, Caleb Collins, Madigan, Eddie Baker, so Paul Owens, Greg Wood, kept coming and Jared Hayes, your top 10. I know I said top 5, but I got a little excited there. Hayes car looking to pull in here. Coming to lap 30. Big Caleb Collins pulling away under green. And a 2.5 second advantage at line. 2 tenths already over Madigan. And Madigan was under pressure from Eddie Baker, but oh no, Caleb Collins. That truck is not driving right at all. It goes right up the racetrack. Top 3 slide right on by him. It's like a Burger King drive-through. They're all having it their way. Judge Madigan, Eddie Baker, and Dakota Ramsdale all slide right on by the bottom. Greg Wood and Paul Owens as well now. And it's just Caleb Collins dropping back and someone took his anchor and threw it out the right side window. Doesn't even make it to turn 2. We'll have to go back here though because he might not. Oh, that's what it looks like. I'll tell you that. No tires at all on that 72. That's why it's dropping like a rock. You save that mix. You got that weird set. Or you got to pick that strategy for that weird set. And Caleb Collins sacrificing a stage 2 run here, set up success at the end. Like stage 1, they don't matter. And before you're running, checkered flag fly. Your top 3 all championship sport drivers. Caleb Collins is the first one to spin the roulette wheel here at Homestead, trying to do it on strategy. It's not a bad strategy. These points here don't matter. We'll be in a lot better position with this guide at the end of this race in the final stage. Excuse me. Eddie Baker is flying behind Dustin Madigan. As Dakota Ramsdale rip and lip Tater Chip, actually, Tater Tech. You got a lot of text, but Caleb Collins has a big mistake on his 72. Big text. I don't know what big text is. Probably Eddie Baker trying to work his way around Madigan. Kind of the same story we saw last time. Madigan puts up a fight for a little bit with Stevie falls back though, like he did in stage 1. Eddie Baker getting the last lead. Eddie Baker. Game race high. Looking about 15 this lap. slow game and taking it easy. What it's going to do though is really push the hand of these other drivers. So how this sets up Caleb Collins. We have that 50 cost. Everyone else that remaining, you get cost of 70. Caleb Collins will come in, green will drive right in front. The guys, also take tires, well then they're good. If you get a caution after that, like lap 85 or lap 90, well then Caleb Collins is coming again. If you're someone else, you have to maybe save a set. And a risk of that caution coming out later. Like that 65, that 7 caution you get. All these drivers hoping it goes green. 83 Ramsdale shoot to the inside up. That's here. Getting the wall a little bit. Side by side for a second. Look back up front. It's Ramsdale shooting around the outside of Magner. He's trying to. We've seen this story a lot this season. Madigan kind of takes the season. I think he's having contemplate on his keyboard that picks him up another 3/10 whenever he wants. A big part of that is the tire saving. Big bobble from the driver of 30. Three wide. 30 machine looking a little loose. Oh, slides right up that cookie on a sandwich. Final full of quick capacity. He found the wall there. Mark Simon. Looking to lead the most laps tonight, looking to lead the final one, 6 laps time, behind him. It's the 83 of Dakota Rams, so not much to know about him. He's got some great state, great Mustang. You're using Dominator, I mean, no other way to put it. Justin Madigan, the driver from Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Multiple wins, 9, now 10 states. This season, 6 race wins. Behind him, Greg Wood. Driver got 7 top 5, 8 top 10. Bit of a shocker he didn't make the final 4. He was so close. Yeah. Ricky on Hall is driving 7 top 10. Warm up. Performance driver. Hopefully, trying to make it on his first performance here. Hopefully using some mirrors printed by this guy here, Christopher Tasker, Kingsport, Tennessee driver. Has some 3D printing, check him out for auto stuff. He might be even 3D printing a trophy for tonight's winner. I don't know. Kevin Coleman, the 00. Old Bay. Jared Hayes with a sick haircut, some sick face, sick mustache. The paint scheme matches the picture. The Omaha, Nebraska driver looking for a great run here tonight. Currently rides in ninth. Zachary Woods behind him. Also looking for a good run. Just got passed actually by the 35 of Wesley Polar, so we can go up there. And I can't forget about Wes, Nebraska City driver. Didn't know Nebraska City's in Nebraska. What to do now? Driver what looks like it's going to be a bit of an ill-handed truck. And it's Bill Sleep, the Osseo, Wisconsin driver, trying to defend that 28 Matthew Erickson. Kind of ran on his parade, the DeForest, Wisconsin machine, or driver there. And Caleb Collins, Canyon, Texas. Well, he's in a canyon of his own. 12 seconds to the next driver in front, and about 10 seconds to Cody Mitchell behind him. pretty much how well can you hang on. Well, Eddie Baker's doing a great job so far. Five laps to go though in the stage. So far it's been all green flag racing except for our stage 1 caution. Now the battle for second is on. 5 laps to go with that nitro burner, nitro booster, nitroglycerin. Something that makes you go fast. Well, Justin Madigan has found it. Trying to run down Eddie Baker, have a perfect race. I don't know if anyone's had a perfect race this season. If anyone has, it's been this driver right here, Joseph Madigan. Go back and double check. Trying to win stage 2 after winning stage 1. Same fight up front. Eddie Baker, Joseph Madigan. Joseph Madigan wait too long. Currently 2.5 tenth difference as they run. Coming to 3 to go in stage number 2. Baker a little slower. Not by much low as Madigan will shoot to the inside. Coming to 2 to go after this next set of corners. It's Madigan all over the back bumper of Eddie Baker. Riding on board with Madigan here. Let's take a moment and listen. Hear the tires squealing, rubber burning, and the gas and the wheel turning. He'll get the run down the back straightaway here. He'll look to the inside. Baker won't block. He'll hang on to the outside line. This will get some momentum out of the corner. And into the slider from Joseph Madigan. Almost not able to get clear yet. He'll slide up the track. Not a full-blown slide. Just a little dive. I think it's a green and a white flag next time by. 1 to go in stage number 2. It's Eddie Baker looking to spoil Madigan's perfect night so far. Oh, perfect. That's not every lap, but to get the pole in one stage 1, and I'm looking for his 11th stage win this season. It'll be an all-time high by a mile. Oh, the turn number 4 with 50 laps to go. He's been almost picture perfect for the first 50. Joseph Madigan here. No surprise to anybody. Stage number 2 winner. Got 11th stage win this season. No one else in the championship before has more than 3. Actually, about to Cody Mitchell. So far it's been green flag racing except for the stage breaks. See, the final 50 laps is the same. It's an entire strategy in effect already from Caleb Collins. This one he'll kind of start to work his way back up. We'll go side by side. And when we come back, to get ready for the final stage of the Tier 1 Truck Series season finale.
Are you looking for a league that has racing 3 nights a week or special event races? Tier 1 Racing League is here for you. Most races are broadcasted by our very own Tier 1 studio. From dirt track to super speedways, Tier 1 has side-by-side racing with real drivers and real rivalries. If you wish to join us, go to our website, tier1racingleague.com, where you can find our Discord link and much more information. Don't forget to subscribe to our Tier 1 Studio YouTube and Twitch channels so you don't miss the action.
Are you ready to take your Twitch and Discord experience to the next level? Introducing Easy Daybot, your ultimate bot for seamless interaction. Whether you're live on Twitch or chatting on Discord, Easy Daybot's dynamic responses open up a whole new world of possibilities. Engage with your community like never before through unique prompts, custom reactions, and endless fun. It's the bot that understands you, Make every day an easy day download now at easydaybot.com.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need, Makoni.
We now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at MaconiSetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at Makoni Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
Welcome back to the Tier 1 Truck Series Season 1 finale here from Homestead Miami Speedway. I'm Brayton Lasker, the man, the myth, the legend, Brett Board working controls as our producer here tonight. Justin Madigan has been almost picture perfect. He has a pole. He's got stage 1 and stage 2 under wraps. Didn't lead every lap. Eddie Baker did spoil a lap party by leading a handful of laps in both stages to get ready for the final 45 now lap dash to end season 1. You see some guys come down, topping off on pit lane. Everyone did take 4 tires that last top. Last time by, last stop. I tried to combine 2 boards here, it did not work out. Caleb Collins, the one driver coming down top off. See if this might be the winning strategy. Pace car lights are off. We haven't had a chance to really talk to anybody tonight. We'll wait and see if we get a caution. Take advantage of it. We'll talk to Madigan or maybe a couple other Champion 4 drivers. Note, bit reminder, Joseph Madigan, Dakota Ramsdale, Eddie Baker, and Caleb Collins, your final 4 here, all chasing a trophy, bragging rights, and some green paper. Madigan's been pretty dominant all season long. He's always been in contention. Tonight is no different. He'll lead the field here on the final stage. And away he goes. Ricky Gonzalez there lined up in 3rd. Paul Owens 4th. Eddie Baker 5th. Bill Steve, Kevin Coleman, Westport, Christopher Cash, and Greg Wood round out your top 10. Caleb Collins restarted all the way back to 15th. Down pit lane there to see him 2 or 3 wide. Trying to short this out pretty quickly. Caleb Collins already around 4+ trucks. Trying to make an early statement on this run. Baker leaning a little bit on the 7 Ricky Gonzalez there, trying to move into that final podium spot. He'll get it. Less than 45 laps now to go in the Tier 1 truck. Now oh, trouble! Bill asleep to the inside wall. Looks like the 35 maybe as well. Caution flag is up for the first time due to a wreck. And just like that. Well, this is going to get interesting. Looking at Bill asleep in the 65. And Wes Folder in the 35. Bit of contact came up in turn 2. Bill asleep hard to the inside wall. Bounces off and Wes Folder, I think, wrecking up the track at this point as well. We'll see how it started, though. They're going to be 3 wide here. That's Jared Hayes on the outside and Greg Wood on the 6 coming up on the scene. I think they all kind of panicked. They all kind of ran out of real estate. Bill Steve gets the worst of it. And Jared Hayes, Wes Fuller gets shipped to the inside as well, UPS style. And trying to recover. It's kind of lost it there. Oh, that leaves us now with some interesting strategy. It's only a 3-4 lap green flag run, and Ricky Gonzalez might come down and top off, might take tires. We'll have to see. I don't think 4 laps would be that much of a difference on tires, but if there's like someone like Caleb Collins who has that extra set, well, that might be all of an advantage you need. We'll see. Almost everyone came down pit lane. We'll give you guys a second to get on and off pit lane, and we'll see if we can catch a ward with him and Greg Wood, Caleb Collins. We'll see if Collins takes tires here. just fuel only, as I'm assuming everyone else is as well. Let's see if we can pull up Caleb Collins. Get a award with the driver of the 72. Caleb Collins joins us in the booth now. Caleb, doing a bit of a wacky strategy here. You got an extra set compared to everyone else. You're in prime position, but you need a couple cautions to make it work. How you feeling?
Yeah, kind of just playing the hand I'm dealt. Really, before that last caution wasn't a very, I guess that was the first caution of the race, you know, so I don't know that it's a strategy that's going to work. But I think if I save tire, I can run with these guys up there in the top 3. If I have to, I don't know if I can pass them though. So just trying to do a little something different. We'll see how it goes.
Sweet. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to speak. I wish you the best of luck, and hopefully the strategy call works out. You had to try something different, and well, it's definitely different.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. We'll put on a show either way.
Awesome. Thank you, Caleb.
Thanks.
That's a quick word from Caleb Collins. You know, doing the hand, or playing the hand that he's dealt. So far, he's definitely made the most of it. That man on our screen, though, the 76 Joseph Madigan, that's the one he's got to beat. 83 of Dakota Rams to the 84 of Eddie Baker. Your top 3, all Championship 4 drivers. Paul Owens there in 3rd, and Jared Hayes, after being involved in that incident, in 6th. Zachary Woods lines up in 5th. So, Christopher Cash, see if we can see what happened to the 69 machine real quick. Christopher Cash down a lap, might be on pit road. Yeah, on pit road. So must have gotten some contact from that incident or hit the wall a little too hard. So currently the only driver not on the lead lap. Good news is he can just 3D print himself a new truck, I'm sure. If he has a 3D printer big enough. Pace car pulls off. Joseph Madigan, Dakota Rams go side by side. Rams will try to time it. Does a pretty good job at doing so, if I say so myself. And he'll be almost even, at least on the spoiler of Madigan. He'll fall back a little bit going into turn 1, but he'll stay right there. Able to pounce on now Eddie Baker's trying to steal that 2nd spot away from him. 40 laps to go in the season finale. Paul Owens enters the picture as well as you've got a 4-truck breakaway going into turn 3. Joseph Madigan leading their side-by-side duo of Eddie Baker and Dakota Rams. The Rams will slide up the track. He'll slide ahead of Eddie Baker as well. He will cut down the track. He'll bring Eddie Baker with him almost. We got 4 trucks on the line. I'm just kidding. Paul Owens peeks to the inside now of Eddie Baker. Looking to make some magic happen here late in this run. Side by side there from 3rd, trying to spoil the championship 4 finale party. Caleb Collins also now back in the top 5 as well in that 72 machine. He's on the bit of a wacky strategy. He'll need a couple cautions for it to really help him out here. So far, doing a good job though at keeping it clean and keeping himself in it. That's all you need to do. Madigan not really playing a conservative card. He knows he's going to have to probably pit at some point for fuel or tires, if not both. We're just going all out here on this stage. He's definitely falling back and conceded the lead. Got to put a Rambo literally breathing down his neck. That's about as close as he's getting. Already able to peek out and make a move. No peek shows here. I got Caleb Collins entering the top 5. Entering top 5 beginning on your top 4. He might be able to make a late race run here. He had to exit and had to go a little harder here. Faster, longer, harder. Tough one. Just Madigan. Fast and slow tonight by any measure. He's now your race high lap leader. Just to add on to the, other 1,000 or so laps that he's led already this season. Staying though, literally in his rear view sights. That's literally all he can do. was able to make a move yet. Big question is it yet? If it is yet, if so when? Caleb Collins, though, he's not waiting for nothing. He's now all over the back bumper of Paul Owens there, trying to steal that 4th spot away. Your top 5 now all in a line. Your final 4 group of drivers all in a pack. There's still anyone's game that's the closest I think this field's been after a decent green flag run. At any point in line, Eddie Baker looking to the high to the rim, so fall back a little bit. That'll open the door from Paul Owens. Paul Owens looking for 3rd. They'll kind of leave Eddie Baker out to dry, so you'll have to go up the track. Actually getting a pretty good run, getting a great drive off the corner. He might be able to steal a 2nd from that. He'll still hang on to 3rd, but he's fighting for 2nd now around Dakota Ramsdell. He'll close up to the back bumper of Justin Madigan. Side by side for 2nd. Looking to maybe carry momentum off a turn 2. Looking to maybe get a lead though down the back straightaway. We'll have to see what Eddie Baker does. Still fighting. He has a run. Nowhere to take it. There he bump draft to the 7-6 down the back straightaway and into turn 3. Sticks with that line. It's the faster line. It burns up your stuff a lot quicker. The worst part though is you got Dakota Ramsdell kind of blocking the run. So you can't really take it to the inside. He's stuck wherever he goes. You have to go to the back bumper of Madigan. Eddie Baker should now be clear of Ramsdell. He'll be peeking to the outside. He'll get his nose out there on lap 68, coming to 69, looking for a pendulum swing of momentum in this championship finale. It's Eddie Baker looking for the lead off of turn 4. He'll have the run. He's side by side. He should clear Madigan, and he does across the line. New leader, lap 69, Eddie Baker. So with 30 laps to go, Madigan has a choice. He's going to start pushing it. He saved too much. He pushed too hard there. If you're watching this championship, literally drive away in flames. Now he's going to fall back to 3rd now behind Dakota Ramsdell. We've seen Eddie Baker play the conservative game time and time and time again. It's just another one of those. Ramsdell out of the back bumper of Baker. Ramsdell going to get around Madigan, but can he get around Baker? He'll take it to the high side. He'll rip the lip. He'll ride the wall if he has to. He won't get the run though. He'll actually open up the door for Madigan. Try and peek his nose in there and get that spot on corner exit. $30 laps to go in your Tier 1 Truck Series finale here at Homestead. It's Eddie Baker out front, looking to pull a Cinderella story out of nowhere here tonight. This one looks like Madigan was going to cruise to another win. Well, Eddie Baker is trying to spoil the Madigan mischief. At this point, though, it's really much what can you do. Not much to it but to do it. That's exactly what Madigan trying to do in 3rd, but it's Ramsdell taking the fight to Eddie Baker. He'll send it in deep. He'll slide up to the middle and up to the wall almost. Slides up from Ramsdell to get the lead. He'll clear him off of turn 2. New leader, Dakota Ramsdell, was he was just able to hang on. I'll tell you what that does. That absolutely destroys your tires. You have to do it time and time and time again. And it won't look pretty for Dakota Ramsdell in a couple laps, but so far he's looking pretty high and wide. He'll hang on to the lead, getting some momentum there off corner exit over Eddie Baker. But if you only bake for so long before you burn it. Baker now in control of Joseph Madigan. Trying to hang on to second here. That's about all he can do. Madigan now looking to the inside for second. Madigan, is it go time for him? Will we see green flag pit stops? Do they have enough fuel? Caleb Collins now in fourth. Your championship 4 drivers all running 1, 2, 3, and 4. Greg Wood in 5th, and then Paul Owens there in 6th. But we're paying attention to these top 4. One of these drivers here are going home $200 and a trophy richer. Eddie Baker rides in second. Gus Madigan in third, and Dakota Ramsdolo leading the way. Literally less than 3/10 separate your top 3. Did we hear a pitting call there? We'll have to double check. Yeah, Dakota Ramsdolo in. He'll bring Caleb Collins with him as well. It's a green flag pit stops from your leaders. Collins a little hot on pit entry. He will get a speeding penalty. He'll bring Paul Owens with him as well. No penalty flag yet for Caleb Collins. Out of all of that, Eddie Baker fell back behind Madigan. They're in 1 and 2, so 2 tires, 4 tires. What did it take? 4 tires looks like for your championship 4 in pit lane now, and it's gonna be Madigan and Eddie Baker playing the long game. How long do you wait though? I think what they're a little worried of is they pit for tires right now and they get a caution 10 laps, so they're kind of hosed. Only Caleb Collins has that extra set remaining. Caleb Collins in there trying to play chess, everyone else playing checkers. I just have to see though, he's just playing the hand that he's dealt. So still no pitting from your leaders. Not even right on the wall. Got to put new paint up there after tonight's main event. Eddie Baker though doing a good job of hanging on. Just the 2 of them. At this point, you know, they're trying to minimize the loss. Last time by Caleb Collins. I'll have to actually double check because he still was on his out lap. Greg Wood now pits from 3rd. Last time by Caleb Collins with a 33.18. Madigan with a 34.39. They're lapping about almost a second or so plus a lap quicker. And this is where they're hoping, Madigan is hoping the momentum swings in the late race caution doesn't hose them over. That's what I'm hoping too. You know, Collins and Ramsdale kind of burn their stuff up here, and then once Madigan hits, he'll be able to go a second or so a lap quicker. Bill Sleep down pit lane this time. Going into the top 10 there. Up note, Christopher Cash still on pit lane. 21 laps down. Look to be your only DNF as they run. You actually see Ramsdale right behind Eddie Baker. So these drivers, Eddie Baker and Caleb Collins, are about to unlap themselves. They're 1 lap down right now. So you'll lose about a minute. Not a minute. You'll lose about 45 seconds, I'd say, on pit lane here. 40 to 45. And well, if they're literally right next to you, that is about a 33 to 35 second difference. So they'll come out 5 seconds ahead. So whenever Madigan pits, he'll have to make up 5 seconds in a short amount of time. And that's if he doesn't pit right now. They'll only continue to pull away. So Ramsdale goes around and Madigan there to unlap himself. Caleb Collins looking to be next in line. Madigan is going to open the bottom for them. As they run, once it cycles through, if it cycles through, Dakota Ramsdell would be your leader. There goes Caleb Collins now unlapping himself. Eddie Baker, that's some front end damage. Not sure when or where he got that, but he's coming down pit lane to get that fixed, get 4 tires, and pop off on fuel. They would make up 5 seconds. 2 right side tires and only 2 right side tires. Madigan might be challenging Baker's call. He is. He'll come down a lap later. We'll have to see what the call is here. Eddie Baker, 2 right sides. They'll kind of negate the advantage that Ramsdell and Caleb Collins had there. Not by much, but it will help him stay a little closer. There is your leader, Josh Madigan. A couple guys still staying out. Gonzalez, Coleman, Wes Fuller, Zachary Wood, Matthew Erickson, Jared Hayes. All yet to pit. At Dakota Ramsdell, who should cycle to the lead here. Turning 8/10 over Caleb Collins. There's Wes Fuller in, Zachary Woods in. Jared Hayes comes down this time by. So there's your leader, number 7 of Ricky Gonzalez, 84 of Eddie Baker, trying to unlap himself here. And just down the road, about 7 or 8 seconds, is Dakota Ramsdell. Madigan did take 4 tires there. See how well that helps him out. I think he's kind of hoping for a caution here is what he's really hoping for. A caution would eliminate Dakota Ramsdell per se. We wouldn't have the fresh cars to be able to hang on. Caleb Collins, and we would kind of stay in the picture with that new set. He's probably restart towards the back. Look at Madigan, who would stay out as Gonzalez, coming in, bringing Kevin Coleman with him. Well, Eddie Baker, he can put left sides on. It won't help him hold that, but it'd be better than most. Matthew Erickson, your leader. The Forest Wisconsin driver. Has a cool hat. Looking to rain on their parade. Still yet to pit. That's pitted back on lap 57. The last driver to do so. Should have pitted on that wreck caution or that wreck yellow after stage 2. So he can probably go the furthest. I think he's coming down this time. No, he's going to surprise us all with 1 more lap. Madigan about 5 seconds behind Ramsdell. I think they kind of waited a little too long to pit. The question is, do they have enough time? As Eddie Baker all over the place. Definitely an ill-handling truck there. Last time by from Madigan, 32.65. Quickest lap of the race. So Ramsdell 33.4. About 0.8 of a second for Madigan. It's enough, but he's got to maintain that pace. That's a 28. Matthew Erickson comes on down. That will complete our pit cycle. Caleb Collins in 2nd. Paul Owens will cycle to 3rd. And it's all going to be Joseph Madigan. Can Madigan run down Dakota Ramsdell? Eddie Baker definitely out of the picture, 11 seconds behind Ramsdell now. Nothing you can really do. Collins a bit quicker last time by. Not by much, but any little bit helps. Ramsdell off a turn 4. They're coming to 11 laps to go in the finale. Madigan trying to spoil that driver's party right there. The 83 of Dakota Ramsdell. Coming to 10 laps to go in the finale. Can he hang on? Caleb Collins a little bit slower last time by. Actually quicker as he crossed the line right there for lap 90. Kind of a cycle of back and forth play. Madigan, the man, beat. He's got the speed, he's got the pace. Does he have the time though? 2.8 seconds back last time by was a 32.99, so 0.8 of a second quicker. Down to 2.2, going a second behind Caleb Collins now for second. Ramsdell has the most top 10s tied with Madigan. Not the most top 5s, only 2 top 5s compared to Madigan's 8. Eddie Baker has 6 top 5s. Eddie Baker not in the picture, not even in the top 5 as they run. Currently running 7th. Kind of in the land by himself, hoping for late race caution. Turn has tied around. Caleb Collins also now looking for late race caution. There's Madigan on by for second on the bottom. Coming to 7 laps to go for Dakota Ramsdell. Gotta go through 3 and 4 here, 7.5 laps remaining. And Caleb Collins now less than a second behind. Between him and Collins though is Madigan, the madman. You see him there. I think that's probably within a half second. They cross the line here. It's 0.449. As the yellow flag comes out, Greg Wood Jr. involved. We'll have to see what happened as we hear a bit of a disgruntled moan from Madigan. See what happened here. So looking at Greg Wood at 6-7, with Gonzalez at 7. Kind of 3 cars in a pack here. Going down the back straightaway. Greg Wood kind of pushing the issue a little bit, landing on Gonzalez. Gonzalez comes up the track. They bang. Greg Wood gets a little scrolly and right hooks him a little bit, trying to side draft him down the front straightaway, gone wrong. Both drivers end up in the wall. Paul Owens slides on by, able to avoid it. That Greg Wood is just trying to side draft him. Well, you don't have to worry about side drafting anymore because you knocked the spoiler off of it. Now the question is, though, who benefits from this and who doesn't? Madigan pitted the latest, so he has the freshest tires. Eddie Baker pitted a lap or so before Madigan. Ramsdell pitted about 8 laps before them, so he doesn't really have any tires to put on, though. And Caleb Collins in 7-2 with a brand new set just waiting for him. Eddie Baker does have some new left sets he can put on. He's not coming down pit lane. It'll be less than a couple laps to go when they get back on track. And it'll be only about 3 laps to go in the race by the time to get going green. So does Caleb Collins have enough time to catch these guys? Boy, he said he's just playing the hand that he's dealt. What has been dealt beautifully. He's got pocket aces. Looking for the river, though. Veteran, so you're leading. 8 lap older tires on that one right there. Joseph Madigan. Paul Owens also on the same tire strategy as Ramsdell. Eddie Baker 1 lap older tires than Madigan. He has new left sides. He doesn't put them on though. It's Caleb Collins who's restarting all the way around the 10th position. Who has new set of tires on that truck. Does it work out for the driver of the 72? Like I said, statistically speaking, your least likely driver to win. The math wasn't mathing. 0 wins this season. 1 top 5, 3 top 10s, 0 stage wins. Only 28 laps led. Best finish this season? Well, just so happened, it came last week at North Wilkesboro with a top 5 run. Other top 10 runs include one at Charlotte and Daytona. He's been consistently clean. That's been the name of the game. And now he's got a chance to go out here and win in a true Cinderella fashion. Does he have the time to do it, though? Dakota Ramsdell, older rubber. To cool down a little bit, he'll have to hang on for 3 laps. Will be Madigan is outside. Paul Owens behind him, though. And that 30 on the inside, and Eddie Baker in 4th. Bill Sleep, Jared Hayes, Caleb Collins at the Ericsson, Kevin Coleman, more running in the top 10. And it's a bit of a bobble from the second row as Dakota Ramsdell takes the green, goes into turn 1, and is trying to pull away from Madigan. Madigan trying to wrap that truck around Dakota Ramsdell, looking to the inside. He'll have a bit of a run. He'll have the side draft. Paul Owens shoots down the track. Greg Wood in the wall in the background. But side by side for the lead. Side by side for a championship. Coming to 2 laps to go from Homestead. It's Madigan on the bottom. It's Ramsdell trying to hang on the top. It's Eddie Baker and Caleb Collins side by side for 3rd. Madigan will take the lead from turn forward, 2 to go. It's Caleb Collins who is there. Does he have enough time to run down Joseph Madigan? He's 7/10 of a second back. Does he have 7/10 in 2 laps? Trying to run down second place of Dakota Ramsdell. He'll have the run, he'll have the draft. Through 3 and 4, coming to the white flag. This time it's Joseph Madigan. Caleb Collins sending it 3 wide for a split second. He'll move around Ramsdell. He'll pull away from Eddie Baker. And does he have a lap in his back pocket? White flag in the air for Madigan. He gets it. And it's Caleb Collins needs to find 6/10. He needs the perfect lap of his life right here to make it happen. Madigan in the wall, trying to pull away from Caleb Collins. What's pulling him back? Well, it's the will to win from Caleb Collins. Does he have enough of it? Madigan has been perfect all night. Stage 1 win, stage 2 win. He gets in the wall on 3. Collins sends it deep. He doesn't get there. He slides up the track off of turn 4. Your season 1 Tier 1 Truck Series winner is Joseph Madigan. Almost lost it there off of turn 4, just trying to hang on. Caleb Collins comes home 2nd. Dakota Ramsdell in 3rd. Cody Mitchell 4th, and Jared Hayes running out your top 5 here tonight. Have you ever? No, Madigan. Don't let him burnt down. We'll go side by side for a little bit. We'll catch order when we come back.
Are you looking for a league that has racing 3 nights a week or special event races? Tier 1 Racing League is here for you. Most races are broadcasted by our very own Tier 1 studio. From dirt track to super speedways, Tier 1 has side-by-side racing with real drivers and real rivalries. If you wish to join us, go to our website, tier1racingleague.com, where you can find our Discord link and much more information. Don't forget to subscribe to our Tier 1 Studio YouTube and Twitch channels so you don't miss the action.
Are you ready to take your Twitch and Discord experience to the next level? Introducing Easy Daybot, your ultimate bot for seamless interaction. Whether you're live on Twitch or chatting on Discord, Easy Daybot's dynamic responses open up a whole new world of possibilities. Engage with your community like never before through unique prompts, custom reactions, and endless fun. It's the bot that understands you. Make every day an Easy Day download now at easydaybot.com.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need, Makoni.
We now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at MaconiSetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at Makoni Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Tier 1 Truck Series finale from Homestead. My name is Brett and that's the Colonel Action here tonight with Brett Boulder working the controls as our producer. But Joseph Madigan getting the job done and burning it down here in Homestead. We'll take a full look at your results and we'll get to the interviews after that. Tonight's results looked a little like this. Joseph Madigan getting the job done. It's Caleb Conzo running out of time there. It's 2/10 from a championship, 2/10 for pulling the upset. He's finished second here tonight. Dakota Ramsdale, podium run for him in the championship and tonight. He's going to finish third. Cody Mitchell in fourth. Jared Hayes in fifth. Matthew Erickson sixth. Zachary Woods in seventh. Wesley Fuller eighth. Paul Owens in ninth. Kevin Coleman rounds out your top 10. Bill Sleep in 11th. And Eddie Baker, their lowest championship four driver, after getting dealt a bad hand there at the end, he's going to finish 12th. Greg Wood Jr. in 13th, Ricky Gonzalez in 14th. Christopher Cash rounds out your field. Your only DNF here tonight. So we got all your final 4 drivers standing by, I believe. We'll catch a word with Eddie Baker first, though. Eddie Baker, you had a great night. You led a lot of laps. Looking here, you led 36 laps, second most to this race out of anybody. The only man that led more was, well, tonight's winner, Joseph Madigan. So where did it go wrong?
I don't know. I just can't beat that guy. He's like kryptonite. I don't understand it. No matter what I do, I save, I ride, it doesn't matter. He always seems to get the better of me with 10 laps in a stage or the end of the race. And then green flag pit stops, I tried to get in there a little hot, I guess, and I had too much rear brake and lost it. Try and save time, I took 2 tires and then I got run over at the end there, and nothing I could really do about it. I probably had the best save of the season about 7 times over. So when you're done with interviews, if you want to watch my last lap, bet you people would get a kick out of that. But about all I had for impressive racing tonight.
I will have to go back and definitely take a peek at it. But this season, you've had a pretty good run all season long. You're always there when it mattered most. It kind of came alive in the second half of the season and found yourself fighting for a championship here in season 1. The season 2 schedule we talked about a little bit early. Are you returning for season 2? How are you feeling about season 2? Are you looking forward to season 2?
Yeah, I'd like to see the schedule shaked up a little bit, and I think this series needs a little bit more road racing, and it does need some short tracks. And the beginning of the season as a whole, we kind of had a hard time with that, but I'd like to see a little less of the mile and a half cookie cutter tracks where you're kind of just draft dependent, and more tracks where you really have to showcase your skills and your ability to hold a steady wheel. But I think I might join it. I'm not 100% sure, but I am in the ARCA series tomorrow, so let's see what we can't do over there, and maybe we can get some sort of good luck going our way. Seems like every time there's no broadcast, that's when I do my best.
They're looking for their second win in a row over there from Michigan, I believe. So wish you the best of luck over there and best of luck in season 2 if you return. Anybody want to take a moment to thank?
Yeah, just want to thank, Selvin Tire and Trufant Industries for being on the truck all season, and Chris Cash for some paint schemes, and my teammate Kevin Coleman, and everybody that tunes in to watch what I do. I know it's about 5 to 8 people that watch your broadcasts every week that I send the link out to. So thanks for them for following. And sorry, I just kind of ran out of talent tonight. But anyways, hopefully when you do show that last lap, somebody will appreciate that. And that's about all I got from tonight.
And we appreciate you. You've put on a heck of a show all season long. And we'll thank you once again for taking the time to, one, talk with us and compete here in the Tier 1 Racing League. We do appreciate it greatly. And hopefully we're talking today again.
Thank you. Appreciate all you do.
Thank you. Next up, that was Eddie Baker finishing 12th after starting second here tonight. We talked to third place finisher and third in championship standings, Dakota Ramsdell. Dakota, you finished third here tonight. You were leading up until about 7 or so laps to go when a caution came out. I actually think you were still hanging on to the lead, and you got bested there from Madigan, who bested everyone here tonight. Led 12 laps, but what do you think you could have done different to bring home that championship?
I'll be honest. I don't know what I could have done different in that situation. Madigan's is a really really good wheelman, of course, as we all have seen throughout the season. And for me to come out with a top three, I didn't need that final caution, honestly. And but it is what it is. It's racing. I thought it was pretty good that we made it to the final four off of missing the first race of the season. And yeah, other than that, I wish we could have won it, but we couldn't hang on to it there at the final.
I said you were mighty close, sitting there leading the race with 10 to go in their season and coming a couple spots short. But Madigan's been absolutely dominant all night. Definitely no shame there. Anybody want to take a moment to thank real quickly here?
Yeah, man. I thank you all for putting on the broadcast, and thank Big Tex Autoplex for this fast Toyota tonight. And shout out to my wife and my crew chief, my dad, who's my crew chief, and he's been with me throughout the 90% of the season. And but yeah, thanks everybody who's watching from the fire station, and maybe better luck next year, right?
Yeah, we got to add. Well, next season actually starts in a couple weeks. I'm not sure if you're planning on returning from that. I don't know if you've seen the schedule yet, but pretty exciting schedule. I wish we went to some dirt races, but I'll talk to Brett about that. But real quick, we talked about it throughout the broadcast and throughout all season. What is Big Tech Autoplex?
Big Tex Autoplex is a used car dealership here in Belton, Texas. They specialize in mainly the Jeep TJs and LJs, and they're always carrying clean used cars, like super clean, super immaculate. They'll send it to you all over the nation, and if y'all want a decent discount, and they'll work with you, just tell them that you've seen me here and tell them I sent you over there.
Well, there you have it, Big Tech Autoplex. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was not that. I don't know what I thought it was. I thought it was like a truck stop. So that checks
No,
out.
I mean they specialize in like I said in Jeeps, but man, they can get their hands on any vehicle that you can think of. So
Oh,
give
that's
them a
awesome.
shout if you're looking for one.
Well, we appreciate it, Dakota, and wish you best of luck. I hope to see you again in a couple weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. And the good news is you won't have to wait till next year for season two. Season two starts May 12th at Daytona. So in a couple weeks, we'll take a quick moment and talk with Caleb Collins. Man, so close yet so far. Caleb said you just were going to play the hand I was dealt. Well, it was dealt your way, and literally just one lap short, I think, of winning the championship here tonight. Is there anything you think you could have done differently?
Yeah, well, that Brett Bullard strategy paid off pretty well. That worked out, but yeah, I think the 84 got a big push going down the front stretch there, so I couldn't clear him into one. Um, and I can't remember if that was. I think that was coming to two to go. And I think maybe if that hadn't happened, I might have got by. Um, Replaying it, I kind of wish I would have stayed high in three and just seen if I could get the run, but thought maybe I could slide job him in three. I don't know. I mean, I'm not upset. Joseph deserved it. He ran. I mean, he dominated the whole season basically, and as inconsistent as I was because it's a playoff format, I still managed to sneak my way in, and so I've had friends lose championships that they earned that way, and I've almost lost championships that I've earned that way. And while it would have been cool to win it, I just wouldn't have felt right taking one from Joseph tonight. Even if I'm sure I could have done things different. He earned it for sure. So I'm happy for him. I'm just happy I came home second.
I say that was definitely gonna be a Cinderella story. We talked about that all night long. It was kind of playing in your hands. I think you literally just ran out of time. But if you're going to finish second, anyone, Joseph Magan is the man to finish second. Two, As far as this season as a whole, you got season 2 coming up starting in a couple of weeks. You also have the ARCA series, the TH Design ARCA series on Tuesday night, and the T1P Pro Dirt Late Model series starting up on Wednesdays. Are you coming back for any of those seasons, looking to season 2, or just kind of playing it by ear?
Yeah, hopefully so. Probably gonna miss a lot of the next 6 weeks here, so not sure if I'll make it into the playoffs for any of those series this season. But um, hopefully I'll keep making some races, and of course after that I plan on being in a lot of it. And ended the season how I should have started it. It took me 11 races to finish one without wrecking, so. Um, Now I guess I wasted basically a whole season and still managed to finish second somehow. So if I can just pick up where I left off, like I should have started this season, I feel like we should be top five. We should be competing for wins. Just kind of like we were tonight. I think we were top five speed even without the strategy. So it bodes well going forward. At least hopefully I can get to the end of one of these things and feel like I earned the spot.
I say it was definitely a hard fought battle. You ended the season on a career high, like you mentioned. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, man, you know me. Got to thank the good Lord for giving me the means to come out here and enjoy hanging out with the fellas. This is always a blast. I got to thank Brett and Greg and Wes and everybody that makes this league go. When Brett started this league, I thought he was crazy and just a glutton for punishment, and I still think he is, but I'm glad he did it now. So that's good. I heard a little chuckle out of him there in the booth. I got to thank, of course, AW Workshop. Find them on Facebook if you really want a awesome blade, something that'll outlive you and you can hand down to your grandkids. Livingwater.family, Premier Truck Group, Meineke Car Care, and everybody watching the broadcasts and coming out to race. This is a whole lot of fun. This is easily the highlight of my Monday, and a lot of times the highlight of my week. So everybody that makes the wheels go round, I'm thankful for it.
Well, we do appreciate that, and hopefully we see you over the next couple of months in some capacity. Congratulations on your second place run here tonight, Caleb.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the broadcast.
Of course, thank you. That was Caleb Collins, second place finisher tonight. But the man who was in victory lane pretty much this entire season in some capacity, or another 11 stage wins, 7 poles, and I believe now 7 race wins. Well, Joseph Madigan, we've talked to you an awful lot this season, but we're talking to you now as the season 1 champion.
Yeah, it was a fun season. I First off, I just got to give a shout out to the other three racing me, Caleb, Dakota, and um, I don't know who the other one. I think it was Eddie. Eddie. Yeah, they raced me clean. We all had a really good race. We were all around each other, and we raced each other with nothing but respect. So shout out to those guys. It really fun racing out there with them. So I wouldn't want to do it with any other three.
I say you were sitting there, you were running down Dakota there at the very end. Green flag pit stops kind of set you pretty far back. You had to work your way up to turn the fast lap of the racer after the green flag pit stop, and that caution comes out with 7 laps to go. What goes through your head?
Um, I I thought it was over. I mean, I think as anyone would, because that's the last thing I wanted to see. Especially I probably would have had him that lap or the next. So I was really nervous, but I knew I had an 8 lap advantage, and if I knew if I was closing in on him that much per lap, I and I had 3 laps. I'm glad it was a natural 3 instead of a green white checkered. I feel that extra lap was crucial just so I can, even though I was starting second, I could have a lap to kind of get set instead of having to go and white flag comes out, then it's all or nothing. So that helped me, and since I got that one extra lap, I got clearing them, and that allowed me to get a lap distance between us and use those 8 lap fresher tires. So it worked out in the end, and just staying calm was really key there.
I'm saying, of course, season 2 starts up in just a couple of weeks, May 12th at Daytona. Are you looking to go for the repeat?
We'll see. Going to be busy here, so not sure. Not sure what the future holds, but I feel like I should give everyone else a chance to win something. So, um, uh, maybe it'll be Dakota or Eddie next year, and maybe Caleb will throw a random strategy at a wall and see if it sticks next year.
So it definitely kind of shocked a lot of us. Anybody want to thank, though, en route to your championship run here tonight?
Again, just the other three that were racing me. They raced me really clean and had a lot of fun. So earned a lot of respect for those guys. And then you guys are putting on the broadcast. Fun talking to you so many times throughout the year. So maybe we'll do it next year, maybe not. We'll see.
So we're definitely on a first name basis at this point. Well, we appreciate you taking time to run with us, put on a great show as always, and once again, congratulations, Joseph Madigan, you're season 1 champion.
All right, thank you, Brayden.
Thank you. So that was Madigan getting the job done. The Madman absolutely dominating season 1 over half the race, led I think literally over half the laps as well, or pretty close to 11 stage wins and a lot more other stats. There's a look at your results again. And man, just Madigan getting it done. We do want to take a quick moment and thank all of our awesome series sponsors, all of our awesome Tier 1 racing staff that were able to help us out throughout the entire season in some capacity or any capacity. It was awesome to have support. So many people supporting the broadcast, supporting the staff, supporting the race control, all the drivers as well for putting on a great show. And if we can, we saw some tidbits of it. We got to watch this last lap from Eddie Baker before we go. We have to end this season on a high note. And according to Eddie Baker, this is going to be Save of the Year award on the last lap. Okay, restarted in the top. There's a little sneak peek. I know it's going down the backstretch. He got pretty sideways this entire lap multiple times. He restarted in the top 3. And well, he finished all the way in 12th. So let's go on board if we can and catch all the action from the 84 here. Definitely worth the wheel and go to turn 3 here. Getting split each way, trying to hang on. 4-wheel is sliding through 3 and 4. I don't think it ever lifts. Still trying to save it, trying to get to the finish line. Kept it going straight. So Eddie Baker was saving the year in the very last lap of the season. Definitely worth going back and watching. So wheelman Eddie Baker looking to return hopefully next season. They're on a run for their money. Once again, I'm Brayden Astor calling all action tonight and this season. It's been Brett Ford working the control as our producer. Thank you to all of our awesome viewers at home, all of our awesome drivers putting great shows. Congratulations to Joseph Madigan being your Tier 1 Truck Series champion. Catch the TH Designs ARCA Series in action tomorrow night at Michigan, and then the T1P Pro or Late Model Series kicks off this Wednesday. Get signed up for all the series over at Tier1Racing.com. Reach out to Brett Ford on social media. Thank you, and once again, for the final time this season, good night.
Are you looking for a league that has racing 3 nights a week or special event races? Tier 1 Racing League is here for you. Most races are broadcasted by our very own Tier 1 studio. From dirt track to super speedways, Tier 1 has side-by-side racing with real drivers and real rivalries. If you wish to join us, go to our website, Tier1RacingLeague.com, where you can find our Discord link and much more information. Don't forget to subscribe to our Tier 1 Studio YouTube and Twitch channels so you don't miss the action.
Are you ready to take your Twitch and Discord experience to the next level? Introducing Easy Daybot, your ultimate bot for seamless interaction. Whether you're live on Twitch or chatting on Discord, Easy Daybot's dynamic responses open up a whole new world of possibilities. Engage with your community like never before through unique prompts, custom reactions, and endless fun. It's the bot that understands you. Make every day an Easy Day download now at easydaybot.com.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need, Makoni.
We now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at McConeySetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at McConey Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.